a mouse, cause I'm an albatross.
Hello students, welcome to my next video of bookkeeping chapter number 2. Today we are going to solve the question number 8. It's an account details given of a newly started art circle. Now if an organization is a newly started, so you have to understand that there will be no capital fund. Okay, now we start solving. We are going to prepare income and expenditure account and balance sheet we are going to prepare. First step, we will do the posting. So what is the first element in the receipt side? Admission fees. Admission fees we will write in income side in the inner column as it is having an adjustment. Then you have subscription, which is 40,000. Subscription is an income. It's an income which you will write in income side subscription 40,000 in the inner column. Then you have donations, which is 18,000, which is an income. You will write in the inner column of income side as it is having an adjustment. Now we go for the payment side. In the payment side, the first element we have furniture. Furniture is an asset. Furniture is an asset. So we write in balance sheet asset side furniture 12,000 in the inner column. Then we have stationery, which is 4,000, which we are going to write in the inner column. Stationery we are going to write in the inner column. No, we are not going to write in the inner column as it is not having any adjustment. We are going to write in the expense side 4,000 rupees. Then we have office rent. It's also an expenses. We will write in expenditure side, debit side 2,600. Then we have newspaper and periodicals rupees 300 rupees. Again it is an expenses. We write in debit side of income and expenditure account rupees 300. Then we have a telephone expenses which is 560 rupees, which is also an expenses. We write in debit side 560 rupees. Then we have investments. Investments is an asset. Investment is an asset. We will be writing in balance sheet asset side 23,000. Then we have buy balance carried on, cash in hand, cash at bank, which is an asset. So we will write in balance sheet asset side cash in hand 7540, cash at bank 30,000. Then we move on to the adjustments. Subscription outstanding for the year was rupees 5,000. Subscription outstanding for the year was rupees 5,000. Outstanding subscription. So what is the effect of subscription outstanding? The first effect, you will add to subscription, add 5,000 rupees. 40,000 plus 5,000 will give you 45,000. Now its income, which is outstanding, it will be having two effects. The first effect, you will add to subscription. Second effect, you will show in balance sheet asset side outstanding subscription 2017-18 rupees 5,000. Then we have depreciate furniture at 10% per annum. Furniture to be depreciated at 10% per annum. So first effect, you will less from the assets 1200. So 12,000 minus 1200 will give you 10,800. Depreciation, it was given in adjustment. It will have two effects. First effect, you will less from the asset. Second effect, you will write in expenditure side, debit side, to depreciation on furniture rupees 1,200. third adjustment, full amount of admission fees and 50% of donations are to be capitalized. Full amount of admission fees and 50% of donation are to be capitalized. So what you will do, from the admission fees you have to subtract 100%. So 22,000 minus 22,000, it becomes nil. The second effect will be, in balance sheet liability side, you will add to admission fees. You will add to admission fees 22,000. Then you have 50% of donation are to be capitalized. So donation, the donation आपको जो दिया है उसका 50% निकालो. 18,000 minus 50% of 18,000 comes to 9,000. 18,000 minus 9,000 will give you 9,000. Second effect, you will be adding to the capital fund. Donation rupees 9,000. So with this our postings and adjustments are completed. Now we'll go for closing the account. Now on closing the account, you will total the debit side of the income and expenditure. Debit side of income and expenditure. Now on debit side, when you add, you will be getting 8660. On adding, you will be getting 8660. And on adding the credit side, you are getting 54,000. So from this, it is very clear that credit side is heavier than debit side. So write the heavier amount on both the side, 54,000, 54,000. From 54,000, you deduct the debit side amount 8660. You will be getting 45,340 rupees. This 45,340 rupees is nothing but it is surplus. So to excess of income over expenditure, excess of income over expenditure is nothing but surplus. Surplus is 45,340 rupees. This surplus you will add to capital fund. This surplus you will add to surplus will be added to capital fund. So the total comes to 76,340 rupees. So your liability side comes to 76,340 and the assets also comes to 76,340 rupees. So with this sum gets over. Now we'll proceed for the next sum. Okay students, the next sum is question number 9. Given below is receipts and payment account of Vittal Mahila Mandal, Pandharpur for the year ending 31st March 2018. Prepare an income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2018 and balance sheet as on that date. Now here receipts and payment account is given to you. Some adjustments are given to you. With the help of this information, we are going to prepare income and expenditure account and we are going to prepare a balance sheet. Okay, so let's start the problem. Before starting the problem, we will just mark the adjustments. The first one is capital fund. Second one is outstanding subscription. So tick mark across subscription. Tick mark across subscription. Then entrance fees are to be capitalized. Entrance fees are to be capitalized. Tick mark entrance fees. Then rent paid includes rupees 800 paid for April 2018. So rent paid includes rupees 800 paid for April 2018. So tick mark rent. In the payment side you can see rent is there. Tick mark rent. Then they have following assets and liabilities on 1/4/2017: furniture, building and outstanding expenses. These are opening balances of assets and liabilities. Now we start solving the problem. The first one, to balance brought down, cash in hand, cash at bank. This we are not going to take anywhere. Okay. Next, entrance fees. Entrance fees is an income So write on income side, credit side, by entrance fees, which is 3,500. Then we have subscription, $19,000. Then we have miscellaneous receipts. Miscellaneous receipt is an income. So write miscellaneous income. It's an income by miscellaneous receipts is an income. Then on payment side we have stationery, by stationery. In the payment side we are having stationery. Stationery is an expense. ₹6,000. Then repairs, by repairs to furniture, it's an expense. To furniture, which is ₹950. Rent, by rent, it's a payment of rent. So to rent, 8,300. It is having an adjustment. It is having an adjustment, so write in the inner column. Then you have salaries. Salaries is an expense. 15,000. Salary is an expense, 15,000 in the outer column. Then you have miscellaneous expenses. It's an expenses, ₹450. Then by balance carried on, cash in hand, cash at bank. It is closing balance of cash in hand, closing balance of cash at bank. So we write in the asset side, cash in hand 1650, cash at bank 14,000. Cash in hand 1650, cash at bank 14,000. Now we go for adjustment number 1. Capital fund on 1/4/2017 was ₹90,000. So capital fund 90,000. So write in the liability, capital fund 90,000. Then you have outstanding subscription ₹4,000. Outstanding subscription ₹4,000. Subscription is outstanding, so you have to add to subscription, add outstanding, 4,000. 19,000 plus 4,000 will give you 23,000. Second effect, subscription is outstanding. It is our liability. Sorry, it's our asset. So write in the balance sheet asset side, outstanding subscription for current year, or you can specify the year, current year, which is ₹4,000. Then you have entrance fees are to be capitalized, means the entire entrance fees has to be capitalized. So you will deduct from entrance fees capitalized fully 3,500, outer column nil. Second effect, you will add to capital fund entrance fees. You will add to capital fund entrance fees, which is 3,500. So on adding this, 90,000 plus 3,500 will give you 93,500. Then we proceed. Rent paid includes ₹800 paid for the April 2018. Rent paid includes ₹800 paid for April 2018. So our year ends on 31st March 2018 and the rent is paid for April 2018, that is the next year. It means it is an prepaid expenses. So prepaid expenses, you will less from the corresponding expenses. We write here prepaid, we less from the corresponding expenses 800 rupees. So 8300 minus 800 will give you 7500. Second effect, it is a rent which is prepaid. So we write here in the asset side prepaid rent which is 800 rupees. Then we have the last and final adjustment. They have following assets and liabilities: furniture, which is assets, which is 9,000, building is 70,000, outstanding expenses, it's a liability, write in liability, outstanding expenses 12,000. Now we close the account, income and expenditure. So we total the debit side, total the credit side. On totaling the debit side, we are getting debit side total is 29,950 and credit side total is 23,850. Debit side total is 29,900 and the credit side total is 23,850. So it's very clear from this, the debit side is heavier. So debit side total 29,900 to be written on both the side. On subtracting this, you will be getting 6050. 6050 is more, that is, expense is more than income, so it is deficit. So write on credit side, excess of expenses over income. In bracket you write deficit, which is 6050. This deficit, the second effect of the deficit is less from the capital fund, 6050. It comes to 87,450. 87,450. Now you total the liabilities, it comes to 99,450. See whether the assets are same or not. 0, 5, 6 plus 8, 14, 1 carry, 2, 6, 10, 19, 1 carry, 2 plus 7, 99. Exactly 99,450. So both the side is having same total. It means our sum is correct. If any doubt is there, please text me. Thank you for your kind cooperation.
Still looking at me.